Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to share with you a few things that I have picked up, like hair care wise. You've probably just seen a haul of a bunch of high-end department store type beauty stuff, not super high-end, but you know, higher end. This video is going to be hair care, and there is a drugstore haul coming up as well, but I just thought I'd do a little quick one of just a few hair care bits and pieces because it seemed like a nice idea to have a bit of a shorter video than some of the longer ones I've done. So not very many products to go through, and I'm going to start with these guys. These are the Naissant Perla Beige tone refreshing shampoo and tone correcting mask. I was actually sent these for review by Naissant. I haven't tried them yet, but I will be reporting back with my thoughts on them. Very excited to try these. Have done a bit of research and I've seen a couple of other YouTubers say really, really good things. So definitely excited to try those. And then I picked some stuff up when I went and had my hair done a week or so ago. So, oh no, one of them was from before that. I have a bunch of stuff. You just lose track after a while. Like, you start to buy things and you put them in bags to film hauls and you lose track. I picked this up in Superdrug, so this is actually not from the hairdresser at all. This is the Fudge Urban Crisp Pear and Sweet Vanilla Dry Shampoo, which I bought because it sounded like it would smell incredible, and I have no idea if it does. So let's see, shall we? Oh yeah, oh yeah, that does smell. I don't get the pear, but there's definitely vanilla there. That's really nice. So I picked that up. Not that I'm short of dry shampoo because I've been stockpiling the Pixie Lot Batiste. Anyway, it smells good. I picked this up a couple of weeks before my hair appointment because I'd run out. This is the Pureology Perfect for Platinum Miracle Filler Treatment. So this is kind of like a detangling spray, and this has just been amazing on my hair, which is not completely bleached, but there's blonde bleach highlights in here, and it's just starting. It's been that way for about 5 years probably now, so it's just starting to kind of get a little bit, what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's not playing ball is what I was going to say. Like, disobedient. It's becoming disobedient. It doesn't necessarily always do what I want it to do, and so that just helps avoid that kind of weird, like if you've ever, especially if you've ever bleached all of your hair, you know it takes on that weird like candy floss, cotton candy texture where it's like, can I actually get a comb through this? It's great to make sure that you can actually get a comb through it and, you know, detangle and stuff. So it's got a very sweet, slightly sickly scent to it, so some people might not like that. I don't love the scent, but I can deal with it because of what it does. So other stuff I picked up at the hairdresser then. I got some of this Redken Stay High Hold Gel to Mousse. This is a new product, and I'm going to take my jewellery off and I'm going to show you what it does because I was very interested in the weirdness of it. So it came in a box, which is nice. Like, you don't see a lot of Redken products in boxes. They tend to just be loose on the shelf. So it's the number, I've recently learned, the number on a Redken product tells you how much hold it has, and 18 is one of the highest that they have. So it looks like this. I'm going to make sure I've got baby wipes to hand. Yes, I have. Okay, so it is a, if I'm going to, oh, I'm scared. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh, okay. God, that's so telling about so many areas of my life, isn't it? So it comes out like that. Whoa. And it's like shaving gel. So if you've used shaving gel that comes out of a spray like that, and then it turns into like a mousse, and it just gets, it goes like that, and then you put it in and it continues to puff somehow, and you put it in your hair and it does this amazing volumizing, gives you extra, you know, extra body kind of oomph, and I now have this all over my hands. But yeah, so it does this amazing volumizing thing. My hairdresser used it on me when he did my hair, and it lasted, like, it kept the style for at least 2 days, which is unheard of with my hair because it just falls flat within about 5 minutes. So amazing stuff. Not super cheap, but amazing stuff. And he said for hair my length, you need the teeny tiniest amount. And now I'm going to go and get this stuff off my hands, so please hold. Right, sorry about that. Hands are now mostly dry. So yeah, it feels really weird in your hands, but does amazing things to your hair. But I can definitely see how if you weren't sparing with it, it would just completely flat, because it doesn't feel heavy when it's in your hair, but I think if you use too much, it would just completely negate the effect. So it's an interesting one. It's an interesting consistency, and I don't think I've ever seen a hair product that does that before. So very interesting. The other things I have, I'm missing. Oh no, I'm not. Right, the other things I have, I picked up the Redken Extreme Length Sealer. This is a split end treatment for distressed hair. So I'm kind of trying to grow my hair at the moment. What will probably happen is it will get an inch longer than it is now. I'll get bored with it and I'll chop it all off and it'll be like barely on my shoulders again. But for the moment, trying to grow it. As I said, blonde, bleached, kind of damaged. Whoa, need to do as much as I can to help it. And so there's this interesting little product here that, if you can see that, has a little brush. So it's a tube with a brush, and it says here, apply on damp or dry hair, concentrating on mid-lengths through ends. Leave in. Reapply on dry hair as needed. Wipe excess product with dry tissue to clean. Do not wash. So it's, and I haven't done this yet, so it's a brush, and it's a brush that's got one of those little tiny holes in the end that you can disperse. Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be a powder, but it's not. It's like a gel. Oh, okay. So I'm probably going to report back on this one, I think, because I'm just so confused by what it does. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make you see that. Yeah, there you go. See? It's like a gel that brushes on, and then you twist it to switch it off. Okay then. Interesting. So I got that I now also have all over my hands. I am failing at this video. Once again, please hold. Okay, back again, sorry. Prior to being sent the two products from Nascent, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. I'm going Nascent because that looks like what it's supposed to be. I have picked these up from the hairdresser. As you may have heard me mention before, I was always a huge fan of the Redken Blonde Glam shampoo and conditioner, which they discontinued, and they reformulated it and they made it Blonde Idol. So sulfate-free shampoo, which is a bit of a concern to me because weirdly I just get on better with stuff with sulfates in it because psychologically I need the bubbles. So I don't know. Shampoo. And then this really cool thing, this is the Blonde Idol Custom Tone Adjustable Colour Depositing Daily Treatment for Warm or Golden Blondes, which I am. So this has a, as you can see, a bottle split into two. So one side has like a colour, I guess. It's not a toner, it's a colour. The other side has conditioner, and there is a dial. So I don't know if you can see that. So if I twist that round, it has a dial, and what you can do is it wants you to do it based on the number of weeks, I guess, since you've had your hair coloured, and it's 1 to 6, and it says here dial up weekly or customise your blend to add warmth. So you can just add a bit more colour to your hair if you need to, so to just refresh the colour. So it goes 1 to 6, and you twist it round and increase the amount of conditioner versus colour. My hairdresser said to me under absolutely no circumstances to put it on 6, so to, you know, if I felt like I needed it, to stick it at around 3 or 4 and see how I went. It will be really interesting to see because I've got kind of contradictory products here, because obviously the Nascent is a toner and this is a kind of colour depositing warmer. That's not the right word. Warmer is definitely not the right word, but it's going to give me, I guess it is kind of toner, but a different kind of tone, because this is looking inside. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's like, oh, there we go. So it's like a bluey colour, like a bluey purple, whereas this is very obviously going to be a golden tone to add more warmth to your hair. So we'll see how I go with all of that. So on that note, are there any hair products that you absolutely recommend, especially if you're blonde? I seem to have found that there aren't that many blonde YouTubers. I don't know whether it's just the people I'm watching or there's just proportionately few blondes in the universe. I don't know, but I seem to find not that many blondes, and certainly not that many blondes that aren't like completely bleach blonde. Like you see a lot of, I've dyed my hair platinum, and that's great, but how you would care for that would be different than how I would care for my hair, which is highlighted, highlighted, I don't know, but it's not, you know, it's highlights rather than all of my hair being blanket one colour. So I'm always interested to hear what people think is good for blonde hair, because, you know, I'd like to keep it in reasonable condition. It's doing okay at the moment, you know, but every little helps kind of thing. So any hints or tips or anything like that, or just really good styling products, especially styling products for volume, I always want to know that, because my hair always looks flat unless somebody else has blow dried it for me. So please, please, please leave me comments below. And I think that's a wrap on this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.